Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Jason and today we are back with some more Distant Worlds universe. Last time, I think that's when we actually ended our war with the Asilis Major Enclave. And now, we're gonna go ahead and start maybe developing our empire, as it is. So we're going to go ahead and, make sure that all of our areas are well defended, maybe establish some new colonies, make sure those are building up, and just, overall, try to, we'll say, solidify our position here. And, hey, to get us started, Brackness, Curious 1 has been colonized. So let's go ahead and take a look at this colony here. So it is a desert planet. And quality is actually pretty terrible. So I guess it's not a top priority, and we do actually have some colonies here that appear to be pretty unhappy, but I think these are all, for the most part, yeah, these are all fairly new colonies, so that's to be expected. But as you can see, the colonies that are a little bit older, who've been in our empire for a little bit longer, they tend to be all pretty happy, right? Because all the other colonies, they've all got happy faces. Yes, they do. Parluo 4 still has some pirates on here. We're gonna need to deal with this shortly. So first things first, let's go ahead and make sure that this planet here, our brand new planet, does have itself. I don't even think that's the proper way I should be wording this. But let's go ahead and build the defensive base and a small spaceport so it can go ahead and get started. Now, let's actually, I really want to deal with the pirate presence on this planet because, let me see, we've got, let's take a look at facilities. So we have a hidden pirate base, and if I recall correctly, this has been here for a little while, and a lot of our troops here, I've been constantly building troops, but it doesn't appear that we've been able to deal with the pirates at all. So we're gonna go ahead and recruit once again a bunch of Nexialians here, and if this actually, you know what? No, screw this. Disband. Forget that. I made a stupid. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get some of the troops that I have not yet disbanded from the invasions that we had and drop them off on this planet, and then we're gonna go ahead and just use them to annihilate the threat. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Strike Force Alpha is still sitting up above Asilis Major 1, and Asilis Major 1 does not appear to have any troops on the planet's surface. Where are all of our troops? None of our strike forces look like they have any. Okay, I'll have to go scrounging around and try to find out where my troops went to. Actually, wait, it might have been off on this planet up here, which we invaded. There they are. There they are. All right, so let's go ahead and actually just get them to load. We'll get Strike Force Alpha to load up some troops. And then after they've loaded up some troops, we will send them down over, right down to this planet over here, Parluo 4, and eliminate this pirate base, because this pirate base is cutting into our profits, basically. If we're going to be speaking about this like a business, it's definitely cutting into it, because we have 41% corruption down here, and I think that might be a little excessive, based on the distance. It could be. Okay, now this, this is something I haven't really done a whole lot of, but advisors, the diplomats feel that it would be wise to send a monetary gift of 20,000 credits to the Shandar Paradise. Now, this gift will enhance the standing with the Shandar Paradise and hopefully lead to peaceful relations should we send them this money. Now, normally, when you want to do this manually, let's say if you wanted to send a gift, you have your choice for a small, medium, or large gift. At a certain point, when you start making a lot of money, I found that even your smallest gift that you can offer is much more than the 20,000 credits. So I'm wondering if it is beneficial to basically keep this advisor on so that the advisor can tell you, hey, let's send 20,000 credits, because it actually gives you the option to send less than what you normally what your minimum would be. So let's actually go ahead. I approve this. We will send that off to the Shandar Paradise, and just to make doubly sure, I want to go and say send gift. Yeah, because as you can see here, the smallest gift I can send is 48,000 credits. Now, I suppose I could go under make a trade deal with them. Yeah, negotiate a trade proposal, and then I could just send them 20,000 credits this way. I'm not sure though if that would still count as a gift though. I'm not sure if that would have the same impact as that's actually an interesting thought, because there is nothing here that actually says that, hey, we gave them gifts and they like that. What it tends to do is, where is it? We respect. No, it's there's usually an indicator that states they like your their previous dealings with you, and I'm wondering if just the gifts and trade sort of fall under the same, we'll say, umbrella. All right, they want us to establish a new colony. Well, you know what? We are in the business of spreading out and making new colonies right now. So let's go ahead and approve this. It's not the greatest planet, but hey, sure. We're going to go ahead and do it because this will allow us to expand our territory further, which, you know, there's still 10% points here that I can go ahead and claim. We really need to be building our economy right now, though, so that's going to be sort of a focus of what I'm going to be doing. I want us to sort of expand and really sort of be that economic power. I'm kind of hoping we can go a little while without a war. You know, we've had a lot of wars, and that's kind of what I wanted when I first started off with this game. You know, when I started the whole thing. But I would be okay with just getting along with people for at least the next little while. Let me see. What's the year? 2234. So it's been what? I can't remember what year we started in. Was it one? Yeah, I think it was 2100. So it's been about what 134 years since we started the game. Yeah, it's been a little while, and I believe most of that time has actually been spent at war. So let's see, offering attack missions to pirates and smuggling missions. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother looking at that for now. For the time being, I'm just gonna work on building up stuff within my own borders here. And checking on the Desolation Moon Fleet, because we are down to... Wait. Oh, there we go. 41 components unbuilt. We are getting very close to this being completed, and that's exciting. I don't know who we would use that on, but it will be exciting. I wonder if that will act as a deterrent, or if that will act as sort of a spark that will cause everyone to sort of turn on me. And we will see. I guess we will find out soon enough. So, let's see, what was I doing? I don't remember what it was that I was doing. All right, Strike Force Alpha didn't go over here and grab all these extra troops. Actually, it looks like someone else may have. Okay, so maybe part of Strike Force Alpha has. I was basically just going by this circle that's sort of flashing purple, and I assumed that all Strike Force Alpha was still here, but I think that part of Strike Force Alpha did go over here to grab some extra troops, because I see them leaving the planet. So they're just about loaded up, and then I'm gonna actually tell them to come over here and drop these troops off on this planet so we can sort of... Oh, what do we got here? Okay, so it's pirates. Dang. It's not dead yet? I've got how many ships on this thing? Oh, it's a capital ship. Okay. And looks like we probably will have that one captured. Alright. Let's go ahead and tell Strike Force Alpha to unload its troops. How big is this ship? 648. Now, when compared to our own capital ships, how big is that? I think this is one of our capital ships here. Yes, so our capital ships are definitely larger, but you can definitely see that, you know, even a smaller capital ship, they're pretty tough. We've completed research in impregnable structures. This breakthrough provides the ability to build a new planetary. It went by too quickly. Planetary facility, the Mercador Planetary Fortress. So this is a new facility we can go ahead and construct, and I don't remember exactly what it does for us. It does give a bonus to colony development. It increases colony defense by 200%. So that so we want to put this on a very valuable planet. I think we can. It's a wonder, right? It is a wonder. So I need to pick what planet I'm going to be slapping that on rather carefully. What I'm probably going to do, because I believe your development bonuses, those kind of bonuses, are restricted. That's right, they don't stack. So Bilgarith Minor 3. Do we have any facility here that would... Yes. We have colony development of plus 40% on Bilgarith Minor 3 already. We do not need anything on there. What about Asilis Major 1? I would actually be a very good planet for it. We get a development bonus on a maxed out planet with, you know, an amazing quality already. So that's what I think I'm going to do. We're going to go ahead and build the Mercador Planetary Fortress on Isilis Major 1. There we go. And that's also going to make Isilis Major 1 a real stronghold for our empire. That's not likely going to fall. Yeah, I don't think any of our large planets would fall anyways. I don't think the AI would be able to mount an effective offense on us. Oh, this green. This looks like a new green faction. Oh wait, we completed research in genetic replication. This breakthrough provides the... Let me see what that said. Planetary facility, the troop cloning facility. Okay, before we go ahead and take a look at that, I don't have anything queued up, so I do need to choose some new research. We're getting pretty close to the end of the line here, and I'm going to assume that that once we get to the end of the line, that's when we're gonna... I don't know. That'll probably be close to when the game is actually going to end. So what does advanced colonization really do for us? Ice colony growth rate doubled. So basically it doubles the growth rate and allows our colony ships to start things off at 100 million. It seems a bit like a late upgrade. It's something that you kind of want to go for earlier on, maybe try to shoot for. Like not early on, but because it is right at the very end, but I'm not so sure that that's something that I'll want. That's not a top priority right now, because I feel like we've kind of got most of the planets we want, but then again, there's still a lot of planets out there to colonize. Alright, so the first thing I've gone ahead and I've chosen is genetic rewiring, and that's primarily because I like the Wonder, the Coloros Medical Academy. It provides unequaled medical training to produce the best physicians in the galaxy, increases the population growth rate for every colony in an empire. So basically, if I get this, any new colonies that I establish will have a plus 30% growth rate, which is actually pretty great. So I think this would be more beneficial than maybe some of the other options, like for the colonization. I think this here would really help my colonies. They might start off smaller, but I feel like their growth would be a lot better. Then after that, I've gone ahead and queued up, looks like deep space arrays. Yeah, I think that's the second one. Am I right? Yes. And that will basically just increase the range of our long-range scanner. Actually, it creates a whole new scanner, which has a much better range. Ooh, but it uses up a lot more static energy. I'll think about that one, but for now, I'll keep it. And then we'll go ahead and grab these two, which basically provide improvements to the fleet countermeasures and fleet targeting, which will make us more effective in combat. And then after that, I'm thinking maybe go unlimited commerce, and then probably want to go for galactic governance, and that will give me another the ability to build another regional capital, which I think would be a good idea. So we'll go ahead with maybe advanced command, virtual reality, increase, we'll say an improvement to our recreation center, which will make people happy, and it will also allow us to go for the holographic universe, which it has not been built yet. Okay, awesome. That's another wonder. Wonders are good. We should go for the wonders. And then after that, maybe go for galactic governance. Ooh, do I really want accelerated research at that point, though? Maybe I should go for accelerated research, then galactic governance. Sure, why not? Sounds good. All right, so we did go ahead and get the, what was it called? The cloning center? Let's see, where's that? Troop cloning facility. So what I want to do, because the description of that, the cloning facility, is that it produces clone troops at a colony. The strongest current troop in your empire is cloned. So I suspect, let's go ahead and try this out here. Let's go maybe to Isilis Major. The reason why, because it's a nice big planet, a lot of quality, it's already maxed out. And let's go ahead and build the troop cloning facility here. The reason why I'm also choosing this planet is because, actually, it's a really not the best choice for a planet. Actually, it's really close to our the blue planet. Okay, you know what? Cancel that. Cancel that. I don't want the troop cloning facility. Scrap it. You can keep building the planetary fortress. What I want to do is I want to pick a planet way over on This side... Come on. Come on. Come on, game. New colony, where is it? Yeah, sure, why not? Go for it. Alright, I'm thinking like over here. Because over on this side of space, we really don't have a nice big planet, or a planet at all that can sort of field or create human troops. So I want to try... I need to find a nice big... I want to find a nice big planet, you know. So most of my large planets are up here at the top. So I'm looking which one, Kalarba Major 4, is probably my best planet over in this region. And it has a science academy. So, you know, I think that's a perfect place to go ahead and put a cloning facility. So we'll go ahead and slap one down here. And when that is completed, I want to go ahead and experiment and see if I can build, like, human troops from that planet. Alright, our intelligence network has uncovered a covert arrangement of the Roto Prime Collective. I believe that's the Slookins over here. The Roto Prime Collective has made a secret deal with a pirate faction, the Inuit Prime Force, to attack the ships and bases of the Tikan Corporation. You know what? Keep this information to ourselves. I actually kind of secretly want to see the, see the Tikans fall, because right now I feel like, well, actually, let me see, what economy-wise, yes, they are the largest economy. I'm trying to sort of topple them economically, so I want to be the big economic power. So if they're going to be teaming up and they're going to be ganging up on the Tikans, I'm okay with this. Now, that said, we probably should work on that cash flow a little bit. Where's okay, Strike Force Alpha is still en route. As soon as Strike Force Alpha drops off its troops and we're able to go ahead and, we'll say, wipe out the pirate faction there, I'm going to start disbanding some troops because our cash flow is pretty negative. Now, our bonus income is definitely making up for it, but like I said, I want to have big stacks of cash so that I can crash research stuff myself to the end. And actually, you know what? Let's go to the build order screen. Reason being is I feel like, actually, I need to build a defensive fleet for this planet right here. Uguth Tier. This planet does not have any... It doesn't have any space defense at all. Well, we can't have that now, can we? So we're gonna go ahead and select the large spaceport, which is actually not completed yet. Huh. How close is it to being done? 36 components unbuilt. Alright, for the time being, we'll let that stand. Once it's done building the spaceport, I'll build a couple ships and establish a fleet there. Because I'm thinking, you know, in terms of, like, floaters. As we can see right here, actually, I just zoomed out from it. We had this... Well, actually, that's not a floater. That's just our construction ship that's just hanging out in space. And it needs some retrofitting. Oh, no, this is... I was right. There was an escort. So the escort's firing on... It looks like a smuggler. Yeah. Feeble smuggler. Yes, escort. Destroy that feeble smuggler. So, you know, I like having these sort of floater units around. He is rather outdated, though. Let me see. Apulon... Is that Apulon 3? And if we look at our designs here... I don't even see that design here anymore. Let me see. Let's show all designs. I'm curious. Let's see. Roll. Where is escort? Oh, that's military. Sorry. I need to find sub-roll. Escort. I'm just curious to how old this ship actually is. So the Apulon 3 was built back in 2209. Okay, and we have quite a few of those out there. It is definitely obsolete. So maybe we need to upgrade our fleets a little bit. I think that would probably be a good idea. You think so? I think so. I've mostly been on top of my strike forces, but you know, even my defensive fleets have been getting a little bit out of date. So I'm gonna actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that for later. What I'm gonna do is I will retrofit all that at the end of the episode, so I can just sort of cut that out. That way, we can just sort of focus on kind of interesting or the important things. Now, I had forgotten that us and the Slookins shared this system. As a result, I want to make sure that all of our stuff in this system is top of the line. So the Orazun Prime Defense Force. What have we got here? We've got a... Okay, so these are already the latest design. I want to make sure that these are top of the line, because it does look like the Slukins have sort of setting, sort of claiming this as sort of a home. That's a really high quality planet. 96%. Actually better than the one we've got here. So if the Slukins are going to do anything, I suspect this will be the starting point. So I've got to keep an eye on that. Okay, this is rich. The Tikan Corporation is asking for our help against the Kaedian Empire. Oh wait, that's the red ones, isn't it? Let me see, yeah. So the Tikans want us to help them against the Kaedian Empire. What is our relationship with the Tikans? Well, let's see, they are currently furious with us. I don't know why I would help you. I feel like I'm helping them enough. Most people are actually kind of annoyed with us or something, but you know, actually our reputation seems to have gotten a little bit better. Like we've got where the Daedalus technocracy is actually pleased with us, and that might be because they're all the way down here and they're not directly next to us. Yeah, so it seems like mostly just our immediate neighbors that are having a problem with us, with the exception of the Gazurian Conformity. They like us. I don't know, for whatever reason. The Daedalus technocracy, they are pleased with us. Why don't we try to foster a bit of a relationship with these guys? Let me see. They're extremely dependable too, so if we get on their good side, that might be a good thing. Let's go ahead and maybe change relationship. Can we, you want a free trade agreement? No, you don't want a free trade agreement with us. You know, we are giving you some nice things here. Here, how about have a gift? Here's 50 grand. Will that help persuade you to get you know, a free trade agreement? No? Okay. We'll come back later. I want to build things up because I'm wondering, what is their military strength at? They are, actually they're 5th place. I'm not sure at which point the cutoff is for mutual defense pacts, but if I could establish another mutual defense pact with them, that would be pretty great. That's what I probably should be doing. I should be looking at some of the larger factions and trying to maybe make friends with them. Like the Great Meridian Alliance, they're actually just cautious with us, and that's mostly because of they feel that yeah, our colonies and bases trespass in their systems. You know what? I'm going to send them a gift, just a little reassurance that, hey, you know, we're good. It only did a +4, but you know, maybe over time we can be friends. Wouldn't that be great, guy? That'd be great. Oh, that is unfortunate. Basically, this pirate decided to come into the system, so not only is it facing off against our defensive fleet, but Strike Force Alpha is about to arrive in its system. So, any chance this guy might have had, it is gone. Oh, actually, Strike Force Alpha is in system. Check that out. Okay. I guess maybe it's just not the troop transports and stuff yet. So let's see. Let's go ahead. Are they dropped off yet? No, they're not dropped off yet. Gotta wait. Those darn slow troop transports. We've got to maybe work on that a little bit. All right. So they've arrived. Do we actually have troop transports in this? Yeah, we do. They're just really slow. Wait, are they even with the rest of the fleet? Where are they? Is this them? No, those are cruisers. Oh, no, there's the troop transport. So they were hanging way behind. Wow, okay. I thought things were about to happen. That's why I was like, oh, yeah, sure, we'll go ahead and I'll cut back in and we'll go ahead and show them being dropped off at Barlowa. But no, those troop transports are pretty slow. And I think they're all up to date, though, aren't they? Yeah, those are our latest designs. So maybe I need to work on, we'll say, the engine speed for my troop transports. But then again, maybe it's better that they're slower. That way there, you know, I have my fighting ships show up first, you know, take the brunt of the damage, take the attention off of the troop transports, which will arrive later. Yeah, that's actually probably the way you want to have it, is have your troop transports be a little bit slower. And, you know, that's one thing I really like about Distant Worlds universe. I think that's one thing that really makes it great as a 4X game, is it's not just a 4X game, it's also got like a heavy dose of RTS to it. You know, the fact that you can get right down and dirty and sort of customize the units and sort of, you know, each individual component. There's a lot of customization. And then even as far as troop, like fleet movement goes, you know, you can actually assign specific areas. You're like, move here, and like I said, it's got that RTS feel. Whereas I feel most 4X games, combat is basically you have this type of unit and this type of unit, and they're sitting on like a sort of a glorified chessboard, duking it out with each other. Yeah, I really like the way that I think that's one thing that really makes this game stand out, and it's all sort of joined together. Like I liked what was it, Total War? I liked Shogun 2. A couple of the Total War games I kind of liked, but the thing is with those games was that there was a disconnect between the world, the turn-based sort of world map, and the fighting on the ground, and there's none of that here with this game. So we've gone ahead and we've got our troops on the ground, at least enough to go ahead and deal with this. So let's go ahead and say attack. That thing is going to get utterly annihilated. Look at that. They've been eradicated, and the corruption has gone down to 30%. So I think that was, what, a 34 before? So we've basically earned ourselves, we'll say, an extra 14% of income from this planet. Hooray, go us. On that note, I think it is probably a good time to go ahead and end things here. So if you liked the video, if you liked the content, and you would like to see more of it, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you did not like the video, well, you know what to do. Go ahead and give it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. And I'm not going to find that stupid Desolation Moon before I sign off, so I'm really sorry. We'll see that next time. Until next time, I'd like to ask you all to game on.